Hello everyone, this is Dark Newt and welcome back to Unturned. So in the last episode I ended off in an airport, which I was sadly disappointed that I couldn't fly the airplane. But my plans for this episode, now that I do have an axe, is to gather up some wood so we can kind of pick a good spot for our base where we're going to start setting up, where we're going to build our farm, where we're going to kind of reside and keep our extra supplies. So a base is really useful because if I end up dying or something, I can run back to base and I have extra supplies there. I have plenty of food, so that is the plan for today. So it has been a few days since the last episode aired, and I've actually been practicing Unturned online with a couple friends on like a small Hamachi server. Nothing too crazy, and I'm not really a pro at the game yet. I don't know all the crafting materials, or the crafting recipes rather. I don't have a lot memorized, but I do kind of have a better understanding of the game, the map, and kind of what we need to be doing. When I was playing on the multiplayer server, I actually picked one of the two farms on the map and made it my base because it was nice and flat, and I actually planted all my plants in the real farm. It ended up growing crazy. My in-game farm was almost as big as like the farmland in the game. Like, it covered up quite a bit of room. I did never need food ever again, and we set up base there, so that was quite a bit of fun. So I'm hoping to do that either here. I don't know if I'm going to set up at a farm yet, or maybe a little camp that I have in mind that's down the road. I'm not quite sure what I want to do yet, but I need to keep gathering some wood. Alright, so from my understanding, zombies eat wood, which would mean that I do not want to make a base near where zombies spawn, like inside of a town or anything. But I was thinking of maybe setting up a small little fort up here on the hill so I can overlook that town, overlook that little town down there, and I have a camp down there, so I can kind of see quite a bit from this spot. But I don't know if it's quite flat enough. I'm going to go ahead and create a platform just to kind of see what it would look like if we were to place it. So let's turn all these guys into boards, and then those boards into plates. I don't know exactly how many plates I need. I probably made a little too many, but like I said, I don't have the recipes memorized yet. And then we turn those frames into foundations, so I can create one. Okay, so let's see if there's a flat spot I can place a foundation at. So if I were to put it here, my big thing is making sure all parts of the foundation are above ground. So like right here, it's all above ground, so that's kind of safe. But I want it to be more than one, so I'm hoping maybe I could put one over here, but if not, we'll just have to deal with just one, and then we'll just have to go high. Because I don't want my wall to dig into the ground too much. So let's gather a little bit more wood and see what we can do. Well, let me see. Maybe I have, oh, I definitely have the materials. Okay. So turn you. Alright, so I created two foundations, and looking at it now, I don't think there's really going to be any good spot for it. If I put it like against here, it's going to dig into the ground. It just isn't going to work out. I mean, I might be missing something. I am still quite new, but I don't think there's going to be any spot that works out the way I want it to. So we're going to stick with just one for now and kind of build some walls around it, and then once I kind of get more familiar with the game, I can adjust it, or I can even move to a better spot. This will kind of serve as our first little base, so we'll have a couple chest crates in here to keep some extra supplies, and it's a good kind of scouting area for that town, and like I said, all the areas around. So this is a good central point. Alright, so here is where things start to get complicated. So when it comes to crafting walls and crafting doorways and everything, it's a lot more complicated than games like Minecraft, and I don't actually have the recipes memorized, so I've been kind of toying around with it, and I kind of got some stuff started, and then I kind of figure the rest out here in a second. So I got two wooden pillars, so I'm actually going to need two more, but we're going to go ahead and place the two that we got. So wooden pillars you got to put in every corner of your house here. So bam, bam, and now I'm going to need more. So I think, well, actually we're going to need more sticks, so let's chop down this tree here. Alright, so I have my 2 supports that I needed. This crafting system is so difficult. I spent so much time kind of messing around with it, trying to figure it out. I should probably like either print out a crafting guide or at least put a window on my other screen. That's probably what I'm going to do next time, because I could really use some help. So I have 2 walls already made. I'm going to have to make 1 more wall and 1 doorway, or 2 more walls, because the doorway requires a wall and something else. So here's the first wall, and then there's our second wall. So let's see if I remember how to make a wall. So the wall is, let's see, crafting, it's a couple, let me turn all those into that. Okay, I know that the wall is a couple frames, so we got some 4 frames here. So it's a frame and wood. Is it a frame and wood? Doesn't sound right. Let me see. A frame and a support. Nope. A frame and a board. A frame and a few boards. A frame. Shit. What is it? So sadly, I have to take a break from base building, because if you look at the bottom, my hunger is at 99%. I don't even know if I'm going to make it now. I got too distracted with building to pay attention to eating, and I think I'm going to be screwed. Yeah, my health is just draining. Oh man, there's no way I'm going to go out like this. Holy shit, come on, there's got to be something, anything. A piece of dog turd, something, come on, no.